Monday night, some classic bloopers from Days of Our Lives.
Liz, I don't know the next line.
Well, there you go.
My father used to say to me when I was your age in Italian, I forgot.
And night later, star David Hasselhoff falls victim to a practical joke.
David knows this interview is a lot of trouble, but he's carrying on. He's not giving up. It's live.
TV's bloopers and practical jokes, 7:30 Monday.
What does it take to make a grown man cry? Perhaps if we kick him where it hurts.
Oh, my knee.
What if we tell him the Kingswood's been repossessed?
Take it away!
Or that his girlfriend Gloria's run off with his best mate?
Bye, Nev.
No hard feelings, mate.
Or you could spill his very favourite Farmers Unionised coffee. Some spilled milk is worth crying over.
Getting your liquor from Sip and Save is just so easy with bargains like Kaiserstuhl casks at $4.99 and summer days means summer wine at only $2.15. McKinley's Scotch whiskey is great value at $11.69 and so is the ever-popular Club Port at $5.25. Marie Claire brandy is a steal at only $9.65 and for champagne lovers there's Carrington Champagne and the new Carrington Brut de Brut both at $4.15. So take it easy from Sip and Save for these and many other bargains. And remember, take it easy on the roads too.
Solid paint? Well, one bloke thought it came in a tube and you had to squeeze it all over the walls. Silly. And mind you, if you've got any ideas about what it is, you could win a big prize. Enter the Dulux Solid Paint competition now in this newspaper.
Big, bold and brassy, the Warren Daly Big Band is back, live in concert. The leader of Australia's Daly Wilson Big Band is back with his own internationally acclaimed 17-piece band. After numerous world tours and appearances with such greats as Frank Sinatra and the Glenn Miller Orchestra, Warren Daly, one of the world's leading big band drummers, is back. And featuring with the band is Mr. Bad Habits himself, Billy Field. The Warren Daly Big Band Live is dynamic, bold, exciting, and with a touch of fun from Billy Field, a concert not to be missed. The internationally acclaimed Warren Daly Big Band Live in concert with Billy Field. Festival Theatre Adelaide, Saturday, April 27. Book now by calling Credit Call Bass or any Bass outlet.
Well, welcome back to Football Park. Unfortunately, the entire power in the area of West Lakes, including Footy Park, is in fact blown. It's beyond our control. And we've just learned from the SANFL it will be something like 20 minutes before the power is able to be switched back on here again at Football Park. So the patrons here eagerly sitting in the grandstand at Football Park waiting for the big clash between Sturt and Glenelg. And Ian, that first encounter between, of course, South and West, a great victory to South Adelaide.
Well, it certainly was, Ken, and well, they needed it, didn't they? Because up until that stage of the game, they'd played three, lost the three of them. Don Scott kept on telling you and David week after week that they were trying a new style of game. Well, perhaps tonight they found it.
I think you're right, Ian. The fact that they were more aggressive and they had running players all over the ground was the impressive part, so far as I was concerned. And Rick Davies, you would have been impressed with South Adelaide as well.
Yes, I think that a lot of people look for excuses for West Adelaide because of the conditions, but I thought South Adelaide were very, very desperate all night, and they played magnificent football, and they hung on and won a very valuable game.
OK, we do apologise once again, but we do stress it's beyond our control. The whole power here at West Lakes has in fact gone. It will be another 20 minutes before we bring you back to the second game between Sturt and Glenelg, but of course the opening round of the 1985 Escort Cup Championships was magnificent. The clash between Port Adelaide and Nord. Let's have a look at some of the game.
Can be the most powerful in Australia. That's Sanyo. Your accessories are always with you. That's handy. And instead of plastic wands, Sanyo gives you steel. That's strong. There's a remote on-off switch, turbo head, but mostly there's 1,200 watts of power. You'll clean up in no time. Sanyo. All models, all powerful. Sanyo, set that high.
J&B Records proudly present the Brothers 4, Green Fields and Other Gold. 22 legendary hits, including Michael rows the boat ashore, Lemon Tree, Try to Remember, Tom Dooley. Over 1 hour of hits. Scarlet Ribbons and their unforgettable Green Fields and Other Gold. 22 songs from the Brothers 4.
is the car fix, funny. Did you put those wheel nuts on properly?
You may not think your car's worth insuring.
The wheel nuts!
But you're still liable for all the damage it causes. This delivery van driver will sue for a lot of bread.
Hey, look at that!
And after they're brushed with death, the painters will settle out of court. The truck driver, well, he puts a court case in the pipeline. And the local cycling club gear up for a legal battle. The hardware shop, $8,200 damage. Yet the $60 property damage policy from Double AMI pays for the property damage the car caused. It's quite a promise.
So call Amy. We keep our promises.
Gerald Bennett has a machinery lease on which he only makes one payment a year, and that's when he sells his asparagus crop. The Gerald Bennett lease, like all our leases, was custom made by Custom Credit.
New Ford Econovan.
Why are we into new Econovan? It's really comfortable with room for three.
And it's so easy to drive.
New Ford Econovan, the economical van.
Why am I into new Econovan? 1.4 litre, 5-speed. There's a single rear-wheel model, but I got duals for a flat floor.
New Ford Econovan.
Economical van.
Part of the Ford Truck Force.
The Theberton Market Garden and Self-Help Food Cooperative has established a garden and distribution outlet to assist people in the Theberton area, such as the unemployed, elderly, youth, low-income earners and pensioners. The cooperative also welcomes volunteers, material and equipment. For further inquiries, contact the director, Uncle Bob, on 435752.
You are about to see a toilet cleaner quite different from anything you've ever used. New Harpic Swish. Swish not only reaches under the rim, clings where it's really needed, kills germs, cleans stains, but also leaves the bathroom smelling so fresh and clean, you'll wish you could swish the whole house. For toilet hygiene that's fresh and clean, new Harpic Swish.
Umpire's about to put the ball into motion, so far as the second game is concerned. And there's the siren to commence the second game between Sturt and Glenelg. Your commentator is Ian Aiken.
And a late start here at Football Park, brought about by the failure of the lights in the total West Lakes area, as it was Peter Carey got the ball down and the football underway. Zubernak dropping back and taking a well-judged mark.
Zubernak from defence has had a good start to the 85 season for the Double Blues. Goes towards centre wing. McDermott there, number 10. Simons, what a tremendous footballer. Goes towards McGuinness. Peter Carey. Grubbers one to the half-forward flank. Looking for Stephen Kernahan, who burnt at centre-half forward last week. Smith will get a free kick. Will it go to Darryl Smith? We'll wait on the umpire. It's a free kick to Sturt. And a 15-metre penalty kick in the bargain. So the Double Blues. It's Todd Viney at centre wing, grandstand side, towards centre half forward. These wet conditions here, headquarters. Jimmy Darrington to Colin Graham, back towards full forward, looking for Michael Graham. Can't pick up the ball. There's an opportunity now. The Double Blues towards goal. I think he's got it. Jimmy Darrington. And the Double Blues draw first blood here at Football Park. We do apologise. Unfortunately, the lights have gone here once more at Football Park. And unfortunately, the stadium is in complete darkness. We do apologise for that. Against our control, there's a young lady saying to the patrons here at Football Park, would they remain seated, as once more, unfortunately, after that sensational goal by Jimmy Darrington, the lights at Footy Park have gone again. There you see the traffic streaming down the boulevard. The Glenelg players, as I talk with you, I can see the Glenelg players in the darkness just making their way back off the ground. Likewise are the Double Blues, so the players from both sides are in fact going back to the dressing room. And this is a tragedy because the scene was set for what was going to be a great encounter between these two sides. Mervyn Kane, talking with him earlier tonight, he was very keen the Double Blues to win this one. He was disappointed about their performance last week against the Bulldogs, and he was keen, the Double Blues, to get back into that winning frame of mind. Likewise, Cornsey, he was keen to see the Bays continue their good work from last weekend. He was most impressed with their second half last week, and he felt that the Bays had found something, and in fact was looking forward to a great game here tonight. There you can see patrons sitting in the grandstand here at Football Park, and whilst it may be not the ideal thing for the people watching at home, it's beyond our control. We do apologise. It's one of those things that can happen, and no doubt the hierarchy of the SANFL are concerned about the lights here at Footy Park. But with the inclement weather that's been with us for most of the day, anything can happen. The 1985 Escort Cup, Saturday, of course that's tomorrow, a live telecast from Whyalla. It should be an excellent game between West Torrens and the Warriors. West Torrens, talking with Jeff Saru tonight, are in that winning frame of mind. The Warriors disappointing, of course, last week, but I'm certain they'll bounce back under Malcolm Blight. Sunday, again, Central's playing Port Adelaide at Elizabeth. That'll be a bone cruncher there. That'll be a top game of footy. Central's playing Port Adelaide at Elizabeth, and the game that the Channel 9 cameras will be at live from Crystal Brook. So the country folk getting a great deal of footy in 1985 live from Crystal Brook. North Adelaide playing Norwood, and North Adelaide have been somewhat inconsistent in the early part of the Escort Cup Championship. So I saw them at Clare, and they defeated Centrals. They were most impressive, and how they can drop a player like Michael Parsons is completely beyond me, but he's out of the North Adelaide side on form. But of course Norwood in top form at the moment, and that'll be a top game of footy coming to you live from Crystal Brook.
Announcing the Nissan 50-day, $50 million sale. The biggest ever CV sale in the history of Nissan Australia. We've got vans, we've got trucks, we've got four-wheel drives. We've got fantastic factory bonuses, which means fantastic deals for you. We've got just 50 days to write $50 million in sales, so we won't be beaten on price without a fight. The Nissan 50-day, $50 million sale. Miss it and you'll miss out.
Come alive, come alive.
Nissan know-how.
Dettol, because little boys will always think they can fly.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
The Bottle Shed, out back of the Colonist Tavern on the Parade Norwood, has a strange approach to liquor prices.
Yeah, sooner or later they all get the chop. Look what we've done to this lot.
Grant Scotch, $11.49. St Agnes Brandy, $9.75. Coolabah 4-litre cask, $4.99. Hardy's Oldcastle Rhine Riesling, $2.75. Cheaper by the dozen at $32. Mentioned Champagne, $3.29 or $39 a dozen. Victorian Stubbies, carton of 24, only $14.99.
The Bottle Shed, out back of the Colonist Tavern, corner Sydenham Road and the Parade Norwood.
They're outrageous.
It's been our winning combinations that have made us number one. From Mark and Paul, Vicky and Beer, the green and golds, Dutchie and Max, Wendy and her racket, our mighty cycling team, Ben Nixon and his funny keel, Dawn and Barbie, the mean machine. But there's a winning combination with a brilliance you all know that's cleaning up the country. It's number one, you and your machine and Omo. So come and join the winning team for a brilliant brightness, soft and clean. The number one unbeatable team of you, your machine and Omo. So come and join the winning team for a brilliant brightness, soft and clean. The number one unbeatable team of you, your machine and Omo.
And welcome back to Football Park. We do apologise. We make the point quite strongly. It is a situation beyond our control. Unfortunately, the lights have gone out here at Football Park. In fact, the lights are out in the entire West Lakes area, obviously due to the inclement weather. And David, we look forward to what was going to be obviously a very exciting encounter.
Yes, it really is bad luck, Ken, that this has happened. It's unfortunate circumstances. It was going to be a great game, and most disappointing that the lights have gone for the second time. We had plenty of time to get things organised, and unfortunately now with this occurring and the curfew on the lights too, that poses another problem. So just what will be done at the moment, I'm not too sure, but it really is an unfortunate circumstance for the league and for football in general. I know Graham Corns was quite worried about his players, the stop-start attitude, and I'm sure Mervyn Kane would have the same feelings from the Sturt camp, Ken, and it is difficult for the players now to get themselves psyched up and get back to what promised to be a fantastic game of football. Even though the conditions are bad as they were, and that's what's caused this problem that we have at the moment, it did promise to be a great game of football, and I particularly like the way that Sturt approached the beginning. It was a tremendous opening by them, and that goal by Derrington was an excellent start by Sturt.
Well, it certainly was, David, and talking with Mervyn Kane earlier, as I made mention previously, he was very keen for a win tonight. He's had a pretty traumatic week, and he was disappointed last week, of course, as to what happened with the Double Blues, and also the fact that the Bays were keen to get back in the wing list as well. They were very impressive last weekend, so they were pretty keen to win that game again tonight.
Yeah, well, both the groups have opened up now with the loss of West Adelaide by South Adelaide tonight. West Adelaide and Port vying for that top position in their grouping, and with the defeat of West Adelaide tonight, it really has opened up both of the groups. So it'll be interesting to see now, with 2 matches remaining and then the finals on the 29th, who will be the winners of both groups.
OK, well, as soon as the lights come back on here at Football Park, we'll bring you back to headquarters. So let's now take you to the last quarter of that most exciting encounter, Port Adelaide versus Norwood.
Could I have a packet of Samboy salt and vinegar chips, please? Could you maybe make that a packet of chicken-flavoured chips? Look, why don't you make that a packet of cheese and onion, please?
How about a packet of Samboy barbecue chips?
Oh, no.
Samboy, the flavour really hits you.
It's going on. It's going on. It's going on. And on and on. In Alice Springs, the gong and cooey rock is going on. It's going on. It's going on. And on and on. It was going on when Grandad was a pup. It makes you want to wrestle with King Kong. It's going on. How 15 million people can't be wrong. Going on. It's going on and on and on.
Vegemite goes on forever.
It's going on.
Cream removes the kind of stains like grease and built-up grime around collars and cuffs that detergents just can't shift in the wash. Cream's patented formula is the only way to stop stains staying put. And unlike this commercial, you never need to rub. Cream, the great unstainer.
My mother goes up to London once a year for her brother's birthday. And, God, I hope she's all right on that train. I wish she'd come out here. But she says she's got her friends in her house. I miss her so much, because she seems so far away.
When you're thinking of home,
Oh, darling.
go home on the telephone.
With me is the General Manager of the South Australian National Football League, a rather perturbed one. You haven't lost your smile, that's good. Unfortunate circumstances, Lee. Let's tell it first the problem.
Well, David, we've been in touch with the Electricity Trust, and you may be aware that during the week there's been problems in other areas with dirty insulators and with the moisture on them. We've lost power in the West Lakes District already 3 times today. And that's been the cause, of course, of our lights going out.
So it wasn't a cause here from Football Park?
No, the whole district's out.
Now, the state of the game, you've had a talk, or the coaches have been together, the umpires have been together, and you've been together. What's the decision now?
Well, we're going to attempt to start the game again, which will take up exactly the time that it left off in the first quarter, with Sturt in front by a goal. In the event of the power going off again, we'll then call the evening off and reprogram the game.
And what options are available for you for rescheduling?
Well, probably a weeknight during next week. It'll depend on the 2 clubs, Channel 9, of course, with your own commitments.
Sure, we've got commitments tomorrow at Waiallo and at Crystal Brook, so that probably leaves Saturday and Sunday out.
Yes, we discussed that briefly with the 2 clubs a little while ago, and I think we all agree that that'd be too short anyway to get underway in that short time.
Well, it's bad luck, Lee, but these things are meant to try us. Life wasn't meant to be easy, somebody said.
Well, I guess, we all wanted rain, but this is going over the fence a bit.
Thanks for joining us, Lee.
Thanks, David.
Thanks for letting us know the position. Let's now go back to our replay of the Norwood Port game.
This
is the Commodore 16 Computer in a Learner Pack. Plugs straight into your TV. It's probably the easiest computer for a beginner. The pack has a cassette recorder, a keyboard tutor program, how to program, learn to type program, and best, it's under $300. You can get this Commodore 16 Learner Pack from your retailer, and I strongly suggest you do, 'cause I'd rather turn on my Commodore than the television.
To get maximum performance from your high-drain machine, use the batteries that were made for it. Use only Energizer batteries. Energizer, built with today's technology, bred for today's machines. To get maximum performance from your high-drain machine, use only Energizer batteries. In modern machines, nothing outlasts Energizer.
You got the hunger, we got the taste. You know you're gonna get it at just one place. It's a good time for the great taste. You got the hunger, we got the taste. Sell the fish, hot chicken. You got the hunger, we've got the taste. You know you're gonna get it at just one place. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Monday night, some classic bloopers from Days of Our Lives.
Liz, I don't know the next line.
Well, there you go.
My father used to say to me when I was your age in Italian, I forgot.
And night later star David Hasselhoff falls victim to a practical joke.
David knows this interviewer's in a lot of trouble, but he's carrying on. He's not giving up. It's live.
TV's bloopers and practical jokes, 7:30 Monday.
When you buy a new car, price is a major consideration, and that's why we're extending our 1,066 cashback offer on new Sigma and Colt. But it doesn't stop there. At Graham Corns Mitsubishi, we understand the importance of your purchase. You'll be treated with respect and courtesy by sales and service staff who give you all the time and advice that you need to be happy with your new vehicle. Sure, we're in the car business, but more importantly, we're in the people business.
Plants provide the building blocks of life with their simple, sustaining sugars. Look inside most plants and you'll find sucrose. And it's the sucrose in sugarcane that we call sugar. It's one of our simple energy foods. Sugar, a part of life.
Is it as good? Is it as good? Is it as good as Bushels? Is it as good? Bushels has the flavor. Is it as good as tea can be? Is it as good as Bushels? Is it as good as Bushels?
Thinking of a new lounge suite? Think leather. And thinking leather, you really should think Decorator Warehouse. Decorator Warehouse has super low prices because they buy leather in bulk. Decorator Warehouse has one of the largest ranges of quality leather lounge suites in South Australia. Decorator Warehouse has a variety of leather to suit every budget. Thinking leather? Then you must think Decorator Warehouse. Under the Grapevines, Melbourne Street, North Adelaide.
Bryan Adams gives it straight from the heart with his brand new album, Reckless.
I need to feel your touch. I'm gonna run to you.
We give it straight to you on colored vinyl with a bonus fold-out personality poster. Bryan Adams, the new American sensation, delivers his songs with great power and emotion with a special guest appearance from Tina Turner. So go straight to your nearest record dealer for Bryan Adams' colored vinyl Reckless album and poster on A&M Records and Tapes.
When you go overseas with a Qantas Connections card, you could save up to 50% on your accommodation. You could pay up to 50% less for car hire, tours, restaurants, attractions, even shopping. Some Connections card holders have already saved as much as $1,000. In fact, when you go overseas with a Qantas Connections card, why, even your wallet takes a holiday. Apply now at your travel agent or Qantas Travel Centre and get Connections before you go.
7:30 Saturday night. a timeless legend comes to life, and the greatest adventure begins. Robin of Sherwood. For nearly a century, the legend has captivated the world. Now, a spectacular television event. Starring sensational new actors Michael Praed as Robin, Judy Trott as Marion. Their fight for justice made Robin a hero to the poor, and a fugitive who would not be tolerated. A tale as fresh as today, Robin of Sherwood, premiering Saturday, 7:30, Channel 9.
Of the arts, history, and the great outdoors is right here in Victoria. And Victoria is so compact that the best is within your reach.
The best of Victoria is in this holiday planner. Pick yours up at Victor.
Film or tape? Why not the best aspects of both? Your standard or Super 8 movies transferred to a Kodak video cassette, all yours at a minimum cost of $15 for 10 minutes. And now it's so easy to organize. Just take your movies to a Kodak dealer displaying the Videotrans sign. You'll find a one-stop shop for film and tape too. By all means, go on recording your moving moments permanently on film and then take the movies to a Kodak dealer for tape transfer by Videotran, the masters of imagery.
Nobody else can do it.
Nobody else can give you a deal like this.
Listen to the man.
Your Toyota dealer is overstocked with 1-ton vans, 1.8-litre light ace, the full range of high ace, and they'll deal to quit them.
Terrific.
Autos, manuals, petrol, diesel, long and short wheelbase, they'll deal.
Use your ears and listen to the man.
And you'll save like never before on Toyota 1-tonners.
Nobody else. Nobody.
Can give you the feeling. Toyota.
Escort Cup telecasts are proudly brought to you by Graham Corn's Mitsubishi, Morford Vale.
If you like a well-balanced hour of entertainment, then turn on to New Faces with Bert Newton, 6:30 Sunday.
If Superman's so smart, how come he wears his underpants on the outside of his trousers?
I just called to say I love you.
With New Faces, you're guaranteed of a good night.
Good night, Mum.
Oh, yeah. Good night, Mum. Good night, Dad. And good night, all bald-headed babies.
6:30 Sunday, right here on 9.
For a hard-hitting look at both local and international news and current affairs, 9 presents Willisey. That's followed by the first of 9's all-night movie presentations. Monday night, a fond reminder of the past brings mother and daughter closer.
Oh, I took some housekeeping money and went out and bought snuffles. How old was I? Just a toddler at the time.
Claudia learns she has a rival for the man she loves.
My name's Elizabeth McCarthy.
At Vince's double life places him in great danger.
Look, it's Vince. Are you sure?
Explosive drama next when Possession continues. 8:30 Monday on 9.
Maximum performance from your high-drain machine. Use the batteries that were made for it. Use only Energizer batteries. Energizer, built with today's technology, bred for today's machines. To get maximum performance from your high-drain machine, use only Energizer batteries. In modern machines, nothing outlasts Energizer.
If you'd like to see the biggest range of in-ground pools in South Australia, they're here at Omega Pools in Dernacourt. Come and find out about swimming pool shapes and sizes, about types of pools, about maintenance, and why an Omega pool will give you real value for money. Yes, come and see the biggest range of in-ground pools in South Australia, all in one place, at Omega Pools in Doonicourt. It'll be worth the drive, I promise you.
Here's a fantastic prizes for the March Mid-Dawn Club competition. Look at these fabulous prizes.
First prize, this fantastic waterbed including bed, mattress, heater, a complete package valued at $750 from Ultimate Waterbeds. Second prize, quality carpeting of your choice to the value of $400, including installation by the carpet and vinyl professionals, The Floor Factory. Third prize, your choice of a beautiful continental quilt and cover to the value of $200 from the bedding specialist, The Slumber Shop. Or the fourth prize, this Tempest AM/FM radio cassette with detachable speakers valued at $100 from the giftware discounters Cunningham's Warehouse Sale.
Now, you can win all these fantastic prizes, or at least one at a time, if you've got a Mid-Dawn Club card. How can you get one? An application at any Mid-Dawn advertiser, or put your name, address, age, occupation on the back of an envelope and send it to Channel 9. Now, you can't win it if you're not in it. Please do it right now. Go out and get that envelope right now. Mid-Dawn Club card.
Look out, because you're about to be hit with the most terrific deal ever. Toyota dealers are overstocked with Corolla wagons, so right now you'll get more for your trade-in, plus $1,107 cash back on Corolla S-Wagon. Get more for your trade-in, then get $1,107 cash back on new Corolla S-Wagon. Nobody else can give you the deal your Toyota dealer can.
Toyota.